Number 5? 4?
Yes, welcome to Spudathon number 5, number 4. I don't know. I've lost count.
Yeah.
There's been
They're all great. It doesn't matter which one you watch. It's not like Star Wars films.
Right, I've got to say, please share this stream, order our album, and support the documentary. Hello, Colin. First person to comment on any of mine, anyway. What about you, Rick? Any comments on your wall yet?
Rebecca? Not yet. I'm trying to get my. Oh, here you go. So I want to see the comments. So I'm just.
Do you not get the comments up on your computer screen on your live?
Klaus is watching.
My phone.
Klaus is there. Hello, Klaus.
So we got some people.
Prop up Sorry, I'm not being ignorant. I'm just trying to multitask. I'm a man, so I can't do that.
Right, everyone remember, all of us three, remember, whack in 2020 Rendezvous in your comments and pin it.
And then
so please, people, go to 2020rendezvous.com. We are up to £1,240 so far. Now, one thing I should say is that's fantastic, and we're really appreciative of everyone that's kind of bought stuff so far. But let me tell you now the reality of that 1,240. That money is basically going to go to the company that's going to press our vinyls, and then we're at zero again. So now we've got to sell some more vinyls to actually make some money for the documentary. Everything that's been raised so far is literally just going to press the vinyls. So if you've bought a download but you haven't yet bought a vinyl copy, you know, that's a possibility for you to do.
One thing you can do is buy the vinyl copy and just have it to show people to say, look at this. Because vinyl these days is such a tactile, nerdy experience, isn't it? Everyone loves, look at this. Look at all these behind me. There's like 1,500 here.
Many people have vinyl, though.
People buy them for collectible. A lot of people listen to them. I mean, Dave Hughes, I often go around his house, until, of course, the lockdown started. And he'd be playing stuff on vinyl. I think it's definitely had a resurgence, hasn't it?
That's not
a secret.
But people do buy it to collect it. People buy Dark Side of the Moon just to put in a frame or stick on the mantelpiece and look at my, collection of classic rock or whatever. So we should be added to anyone's collection. Any right-minded person would have the Space Potatoes best of on vinyl.
Absolutely.
Why wouldn't you?
Well, we've got Anne Blair says, good evening all. Jason says, Spudtastic. Emily Lynn says, hello. I've started collecting too. Anne says, I've got over 300. And Rebecca Goodwill says, you have to have a vinyl. Everyone needs to show off every once in a while. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Wise words.
Agree. Right, let's play the first song. So the first song tonight is one of Ricky's picks. And this is Monday from the Best of Space Potatoes. So please share the stream and go to 2020rendezvous.com to order the album, which is now complete. So should be out within a couple of days for those that have pre-ordered the download. We'll be getting the links out. This is Monday from the Best of Space Potatoes.
Everyone is round the bend. Monday. Talk of Banklands here. We let the space echo ring out. And give the boys and girls a shout. Everyone together. Get everyone together. La 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 la. Universal
That was Monday there.
Brilliant. Love that one.
So Jason says now you need to buy 2 vinyls, one to listen to and one to display. Well, there you go, Jason.
Absolutely.
Be the first to do that. We're at 1,240 at the moment. Colin says, love my vinyl. Have you enough pre-orders for the vinyl option signed to? Yes, we do have enough because basically I wanted to hit the amount to be able to order the vinyls, which we have hit. So they're definitely happening. So please order away and we will get the vinyls out as soon as we can. Now the album's finished. There's going to be 12 songs on the vinyl and there's 18 songs on the whole album. When you buy the vinyl, you also get the download of the album, which will have all 18 songs. It's kind of the best of Space Potatoes and then the rest of the best. And there we go.
They're not substandard, those other tunes. It's just the fact that we're restricted by the running times, really, aren't we? And we're going for songs that convey the story. And there's each song has sort of earned its place on the vinyl copy, hasn't it, Dave? We had a long discussion over this, didn't we?
We did.
Got a question from Emily for Chris. What vinyl player would you recommend to play the new Space Potatoes vinyl on?
I would definitely recommend not buying one of those shitty suitcase ones that you can get from supermarkets or whatever. The Crosley Cruiser things, they're dreadful. They sound abysmal. You could go on. I bought Lily an Audio Technica one that wasn't massively expensive, and you can link that up to. Well, I don't know what system you've got at home that you listen to music on at the minute, but with a lot of them, you can they don't need an audio preamp. They can just go straight into the back of your current system. But get a proper separates, Audio Technica, Technic, something like that. Just not a suitcase one because it will sound like a cornflake box. Awful. Sorry, people.
That's good.
Hope that helps.
That's definitely helping. So Colin Pete says, I will order. That's great. If you order during the stream, that way we see the amount go up. And that's helpful. And also let us know when you've done it, and we can thank you for it on the stream, and we can check that the PayPal link's working because 1 week we didn't see any donations, and they all came in at the end. So it's good to know it all works. Right, Trevor hasn't turned up yet. Trevor, where are you?
Shocking.
Trevor!
Shocking.
Colin Pete says, I have a Bluetooth player so I can connect to my great surround speaker. Oh, okay. So
nice.
It's got a Bluetooth record deck. That's interesting.
Very nice.
Gage Jonas has left an emoji and says, let's get mashed, which is funny because it's a potato-related comment.
Ah, see what he did there. Very good.
Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Well done.
A bit like
Gage.
that Billy Piper thing that you put up.
Yeah, well, that was just being silly, wasn't it?
Funny, what's that?
In the Space Potatoes group, I put up a post telling people about this Spudathon. Well, I was going to play a certain song next, but I'd like Trev to turn up, so I'm going to change the order slightly. This is one that I think is one of Ricky's choices. This is a song called Second Sight by Chris. Do you want to say anything about it before we go?
I just, like I said previously, within the context of the story, this is my passive-aggressive having go at Dave because he's a controlling weirdo, and I'm too polite to go up to him at rehearsals and punch him. So I wrote a song about it.
Well, this is Second Sight. I'm so vain, I think this song's about me.
I sing your words.
Super Muse.
That was Second Sight there. That
I
was
like that one.
good fun track, actually, working on
Second
that.
sight of that one.
I think that one probably and Mr. Jenkinson sum up how well we've worked together on this, Dave, if we want to get all patting on the back and everything. It's,
Oh, darling.
oh, indeed. Oh.
Yes. Well, I did on Wednesday. If you haven't seen it already, it's up on my YouTube channel now, and it's still on Facebook on both the Space Potatoes page and my page. I did a mix breakdown video, and you mentioned Mr. Jenkinson. I did a kind of a look into Mr. Jenkinson, all the kind of the underlying instruments and bits and pieces that go on. We've had our first sale. Thank you very much, Colin, and it has gone on to the total, which is fantastic. PayPal and notifications are working. Thank you very much. Sharon says, hi everyone, streaming to the TV, listening while making barbecue baby back ribs and slaw for dinner tonight. That sounds absolutely amazing.
Baby back ribs.
I'll just have the slaw.
I was actually considering making a bolognese when this stream finishes, but now you've mentioned baby back ribs, I do have a couple of slabs of ribs in the freezer. Ooh.
I've got a baby here.
You got
Use
a baby.
this.
Yeah, but that's not a real baby. That's a plastic baby.
It'll taste like McDonald's food then, won't it?
I disagree wholeheartedly.
Yeah, you're the only.
Sorry, I know you're endorsed by McDonald's, Ricky.
That's one thing
And
I can't
Starbucks.
stand. I have a lot of food that I eat that's crap, but McDonald's is just taking it too far. I love the way this microphone just disappears, and I'm left with this kind of windshield just floating in space sometimes. With the,
It looks like a space potato.
it's like a space windshield of some sort. Anyway, so Trevor is joining the chat.
Hey!
Just in time. Just
You can't
in
say that.
time. Can't say that. What
I
are
want
you
to talk to you
doing?
about a new box of tissues that I've bought. It might do him some good.
What are you doing?
So please, everyone, go to 2020rendezvous.com and buy something, anything. And if you bought something before, buy something again. It's all good. Trevor, hello, Trevor. We are live.
Trevor!
Hello.
All right, Trev.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, mate.
And
Yeah,
Good.
nice and clean.
Yes.
Oh, where's the microphone?
He's got his new microphone.
It's still got the microphone.
Oh.
Very good mic, actually. Records acoustics very nicely.
Mm.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Good
for anyone that
Good
doesn't...
weekend, Trev.
Oh, sorry, Rick. What were you saying?
Now, we've got an old stove going this week. I don't mean the missus.
I'm going to say there's no way to talk about your life.
No, just a really old cast iron stove. We've
Brilliant.
got a new body made for it, and then I fitted it, put the chimney out the
Roof.
wall, and then up. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Works
Like a
treat.
diagonal move.
Yeah,
Emily says, hi, Trev. Good to see you. So what I was saying there was please go to 2020rendezvous.com and pre-order the album. We've had one sale so far this stream. Please buy something. It will help us support the documentary. Trevor is
Below me, innit?
playing, yes, below you there, yeah. Trevor is playing the part of the sound engineer, our front of house sound engineer, who has some odd quirks to him. He's playing the
A character called Trevor.
Trevor Jenkinson, not Gilligan. We changed his name because
good.
something
It flows
to do.
better.
Yeah, well, and also we wouldn't want to write a song and be accusing you of something that's clearly not true in any
true.
way.
That would just be awful.
True.
Why would we do that?
So perfect timing you turning up now, Trev, because I'm going to play this song. This song is called
Good.
Mr. Jenkinson, and it's written about Trev's character, Trevor Jenkinson. Here we go.
I'll say that. What you doing?
Mr. Jenkinson, you're very, very clean.
Very, very clean.
But you've got a dirty mind. Life's unkind and you're that way. Mr. Jenkinson, you're working very hard. But you haven't time to think. You're on the brink of something. But I don't mind. If the people knew what you were like when you're on your own late at night. Mr. Jenkinson, you're locked up in your room. Locked up in your room? The secrets that you keep are far too deep for everyone. Mr. Jenkinson, what's in that little bag? Whatever's in that bag? The kinkiness you hide deep inside. We'd like to hear from you. I've often wondered if you had a girl. Would she change the makeup of your world? Mr. Jenkinson, you're very, very clean. Very, very clean. But you've got a dirty mind. I don't mind that you're that way. It's
That was Mr. Jenkinson there.
In the history of rock and roll, then, is that the first song written about a front of house engineer? Do we think? I don't know of any. Because We Are the Road Crew by Motorhead, but that's just like a generic road crew thing with all references to another tube, another tube of super glue, another backstage pass for you. But this is about an actual person. We could be in the Guinness Book of Records for the best song about a front of house guy ever.
Fictional
Front of house guy, but still the topic, the subject matter, we must be a world first.
The whole thing's fictional. The band's fictional.
We'll have to find out.
You know,
somehow.
Your little bag's fictional.
This Limpto is a bit sugary. Sorry.
The locking yourself in your hotel room is fictional, isn't it?
Never happens.
That happens.
We know.
Whatever's in that bag, Trev.
Oh, that's essential stuff.
We'll never know.
It covers hot weather, cold weather, everything.
You must be loving it at the moment. Is it the right temperature for you at the moment?
Yeah, I was a bit disappointed when we got this fire stove going, because it is actually very hot, but it gets rid of all the excess wood.
You don't want excess wood.
No. Well, I don't know. Wouldn't mind a bit of excess wood.
Oh, dear. How's the wonderful Sue today?
In the other room. Yeah, she's all right, yeah.
Good.
Yeah. That's why I'm late, because we were having our tea.
Right.
Cheese on toast.
Oh, brilliant. What cheese?
I use the extra mature one. She has the red one that's boring.
What, Red Leicester?
Yeah, boring.
Oh, the kids like that. That's apart from Lily, who's vegan.
Right.
But, yeah. Cheese is an important conversation topic.
Well, we'll come back with cheese after this clip. I've got a clip here. I can't remember which one it is. It just says clip 2. So let's see what I've lined up. Something from the film or something else. It could be a clip of me talking about what a genius I am, and then us pissing ourselves at the end as like a little outtake.
Oh.
But this also could be one of us discussing something else. So let's see which one I pick.
Fingers
first.
crossed.
Here we go.
What constitutes you doing work? You pull your laptop out, you're doing some work. What does that mean?
I work with all sorts of things. I mean, I'm a real geek. I sit there and I code stuff. I work on other music. I mix and master songs for other bands and do production arrangement. I make music videos. I do animations. I mean, literally everything I touch is fucking brilliant. So people ask me to do shit all the time. So yeah, that's a little little clip there.
The thing is, that was after about half an hour of you banging on about how amazing you are, and I had to sit there in the background just keeping a straight face, and trying.
I had to keep a straight face doing it. I don't believe in it. It's not really me.
Well, I know it's not really you, but it's just some of the stuff you come out with is just classic.
We should play the relationships one.
Yes. Well, I think I've lined that one up. I think that's one of the last clips actually. With or is it the one about your song? We'll work it out. I'll see what I've lined up tonight. I was tired when I did it. Rebecca Goodwill said if you did a crossover with Cats in Space, you could call it Cats in Space Potatoes. Yes.
Yes, yeah.
You could do. Please.
Our first album is called Potatoes in Space.
That is true. That is true, and that was released well before Cats in Space were on the scene.
Yeah,
so, there's no way.
I think Dean was still into Power when we were doing that.
Martin Bell said, "Crack me up." Self-belief, Dave. Absolutely. Well, it is a parody. We are making a documentary here. So yeah, Space Potatoes is a fictional band that we're in, and we're making the first ever not on the road documentary, and we need your help. We've made an album. So please go to 2020rendezvous.com and pre-order our album and help support our documentary. Although it looks like we've raised £1,275, which we have, which is fantastic. Thank you, everyone. That money there, and probably another £100 more out of my own pocket, is going to go to pressing up the vinyls, and then we'll be at zero for the documentary again. So we need to do way better than that. Let's keep going. And buy some downloads, buy some vinyls. Let's see if we can do a box of air tonight as well. The box of air.
Tell your friends. Spread the word online.
Absolutely.
Get people involved.
Spread the word and spread your legs.
Because you could do a watch party and get your friends to watch it, and they might, it might tick a box for them. They might want to look at the three of us and think those poor guys really need help. Look at them.
Well, and if someone out there is one of my friends and I've come round your house for 3 or 4 hours and sat there and fixed your computer one day, and never thought to ask anything for it because I'm your friend, and you've often thought, what am I going to do to give Dave something back? How am I going to repay that favour he did me? Well, now's your time. Go and order a vinyl. Now is the time to repay that favour.
I can imagine that list of people is huge as well because you're very generous with your time helping people.
I wasn't going to say that. It's probably it's probably bigger than Ricky though. The list.
The list.
The list. Yeah.
Wow.
If you look at me here, I'm pretty much getting the same size as that planet. I mean, have a look at that.
The planet Ricky.
You are Spud in space.
I'm the size of
Spud in space.
I am technically a planet.
2020rendezvous.com, people. 2020rendezvous.com. Right, let's play a song. This is a pick. Who picked No Time for God Above?
Me.
It's one of your picks.
Yeah, I really like this one. I think because we've gone down the road of Dave's doing some very accurate Blur parodies and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, he sent me this, and I was just staggered by it. It's really catchy. The chorus is, once you've heard it, it's an earworm. It's just there forever.
Well, let's play it. This is called No Time for God Above, because I have no time for God above.
Basically
No Time for God Above there.
Lovely recipe.
Lovely.
Good song, that.
Yeah,
It is.
It
that's
is.
why I picked it for this week.
Yeah, I don't remember writing it. I was pretty spaced out at the time. Middle of the night.
Trev, have you got time for God?
No.
So it could be another song
That
written about
killed
you
that
then.
one.
No.
No.
Never have.
That's a shame, Trev, because
Just don't get it.
I brought you a baby Jesus, look. Because today is a day of God. Look.
Oh. If you can show that live.
We're gonna get.
That just looks like you've put a baby on top of a fucking lasagna.
Just done it a lot of spaghetti.
It's true. It's not. It's
There he is.
a basket thing.
Hello,
Jesus pen.
I'm Jesus the Pen. Can't even remember
What
the
happened
voice.
to him?
I don't know. His voice has changed. Hello, I'm Jesus the Pen. Oh, that's more like it. Yes,
Yes.
that's the Jesus the Pen voice. Oh no. At least I'm not headless anymore. It's a miracle.
Oh yeah, Dean broke his head.
Yes. I've got the original Jesus the Pen up here somewhere. Headless Jesus the Pen. Oh, that's another Jesus the Pen. My God,
Right.
they're multiplying. Ah. What's the plural of Jesus? Is it Jesus?
Jesus is his.
Jesus is.
Hello, I'm Jesus the Capo.
Jesus the Capo. That's just a capo. It's not
Yeah.
Jesus the
themed.
panda.
Ah, Panda Red.
Ugh.
Yeah, Nancy's got loads of these things.
Yeah, they're very hot.
Just makes me think of Tom Mumby.
It reminds me. It reminds
There
me
you
of
go.
looking out and seeing Tom Mumby wear it during the gig.
Yeah, he got a couple, didn't he? Boiling not the word. Put them on. 3 seconds, you're boiling. It's horrible.
Ugh. I quite like it.
Ugh.
Right. Let's play a song. This is about. Are you sure this album's not about Trevor Jenkinson? This is a song about an old man that hangs around the indie scene. He's a bit too old.
That's
compared to the
not
rest of the scene.
Trev.
No,
That's
I know.
not Trev.
No, this is definitely not. No, Trevor Jenkinson, obviously, but it's definitely not Trevor Jenkinson. This is a parody of a song by a man who was left in quite a jam.
I can't taste the smell
Desperate Man there. A song about...
I'm a piece of ham.
You're a piece of ham, yeah. Nice little overlay you got going on there with some McDonald's and some pig's
Ricky's
ears.
endorsed by McDonald's tonight. Tonight's show is brought to you by the Big Mac.
So Emily says, look like you're going into an op. I assume she meant by the masks.
Mine was a real mask, not a virtual mask.
Yes. Well done. I don't know where. I've got one over there somewhere. But I chose not to wear one because,
What are you doing?
it's my right. I'm sitting in my house, why not?
You're not sharing
what was I
disease
gonna say?
with anybody, are you?
Absolutely. I'm alone in this world. Anyway, Tim Luck, evening all, late again, sorry. That's all right.
Hello, Tim.
Donna, evening. Evening,
Hello.
Donna. Lovely to have the lovely Donna there on the stream. I don't know why I was doing that. Doing an Alan Partridge again. I keep going to Alan Partridge for some reason.
You do.
The lovely
nice
Jill.
song.
This one goes
50.
out to Donna, 50.
I don't think she's 50.
She'll
Definitely not 50. Rebecca Goodwill says the
You'll prob-
vocals
you'll
on
probably
this
have a
song
go
are my
at me,
favourite. Oh, thanks, Bex. Thanks, Bex. You say the vocals on the song are your favourite. Yeah, I'm glad you like my.
I really like your vocals on that, as does Jenna. She really,
Makes me cringe.
when I first
that one.
played that, she was like, "Oh my god, that's amazing!" How he's singing that.
That's
So-
the one that makes me really cringe. I'll be honest, vocally, because I think, oh no, I sound like me. The others, I don't sound like me so much. So
It is fine
I'm
to
putting
sound
on the
like you. You've
Cockney
got a
thing.
great voice.
I don't know.
Don't worry about it.
Years of people telling me I haven't, and also I've got ears. I can listen. No one likes the sound of their own voice. Well, I mean, you do, Chris, but
Absolutely. I'm amazing. It's so hard not to be that way in the film. It's
Oh,
just really
dear.
difficult.
it's
not
like
to
we
be a
swap
massive-
personalities in the film, isn't it? Like I've got the ego
Rather,
in the
yeah,
film,
yeah.
and you have the ego in real life. And
Yeah.
Ricky's playing the McDonald's munching fat ginger. So
The thing,
Fucking oink.
I think the thing with
Trev's less
sorry,
about him, the better.
background noise, one of the many children, 72 kids.
That's just boys.
That's just a noise.
Luckily, your mic's
No.
directional.
No, funnily enough, I remember, and I know my dad's watching because he'd text me just to say, "Oh, your mic sounds a bit woolly." As he's once said to me when I asked if I could sing a song in his band when I was about 15, I said, "Oh, can I not sing a song?" He went, "No, you don't have a lead singer's voice."
Yeah, he's got a point.
Yeah.
Anyway.
What do I do for a living?
Oh, only joking. Emily says, you sound amazeballs, Dave. Thank you very much, Emily.
You do.
Splendid and tremendous.
Yeah.
Right, well, the last in this little song group of three, before we play another video, is a song written about a fictitious character that was our drum tech for a while.
Oh, yeah,
And
that
he
guy.
was notoriously late for the bus, and
He was just notorious.
he was just notorious, and always spent all his cash, and always got in all these situations with women, and
Got a rash.
and too many people on the guest list. So it's entirely fictional.
He ended up going to rehab in the end.
He did.
And church, thank God.
Yeah. So
Sad,
this is a
sad
fictional
story.
song about a fictional geezer, and it's called "Late for the Bus" by Chris.
Late for the bus, but don't make a fuss. I stayed up all night, but I'll be alright. I thought I'll get laid, now I've been paid. The manager's ringing and giving me grief. He's got no idea where I am. I only stay out to get some relief. I'm short of cash, developed a rash. My mate's at stage door, he can sell me some more. I've got no shame, this life is a game. They tried intervention but it didn't work. They made me do rehab at church. I texted to say that everything had worked. fine. Give me a toke. This life is a joke. I met this new murder, she gives me a horn. It happens each tour in each town. I've been lying to you from dusk until dawn.
Not sure.
Oh, yeah, nice one. Well, we've gone from McDonald's and the Hamburglar to Ricky's accidentally, of course, purely by coincidence, put Bonnie as his.
Are you going through your pictures again, Ricky?
I don't know why it came up. That was beautiful.
Oh, and Blair has bought a baked and a spud pack. So we're now up to £1,325, which means
Thank you, Anne.
Thanks,
probably
Anne.
done
Thank
another
you.
sale as well of something. So that's wonderful. Love all of you.
She has just put. You should get Bonnie to join you. I don't think he.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be doing that. It's bad enough having to join him at the, professional.
In the real world.
Why have I been spotlighted? It said I've been spotlighted.
Oh, no, earlier when you moved out the way and it was a picture of Bonnie, I put it full screen.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Gaslighted.
Fucking hell.
So there we go. Donna's laughing, I'm assuming, at the picture of Bonnie. Everyone laughs at Bonnie.
Yeah.
He's got a funny face.
I didn't mean to put that up there, actually. That was purely coincidence.
Yeah, I mean, there's no connection to the song at all.
You've got a special folder of Bonnie and burgers, haven't you? That's what it is. It's just accidentally picked the wrong one.
Bonnie burgers and things that are bigger than him. Like the earth.
Well, if you look at that picture behind him, it's like incrementally bigger burgers. So where does Bonnie fit in that sort of chart of burger size?
I think he's a
Happy Meal.
A 99p burger.
I'm really thinking I might order a Domino's at some point as well. I really fancy a Domino's. You're making me hungry, Ricky.
Burger.
Background. Yeah, I don't fancy a burger, but I do fancy a Domino's. Either that or a bolognese with lamb mince. Oh. Anyway, go to 2020rendezvous.com and please pre-order our album, which will be ready for download very, very soon, within literally a few days. I just need to do a final bit of mastering and tweaks and whatever.
And tell all your friends.
Tell all your friends and tell their friends and their friends. Exponential growth. If two of you told two people, okay, that'd be 4 people. And if they told 2 people, that'd be 8. There'd be 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, 1024, 2048. You see? Literally within a few steps, we can get up to 2048 people buying this album.
Calm down, Sir Patrick Vallance over there.
Who is Sir Patrick Vallance?
He's in charge of the sheet that goes round your bed.
Ah.
That's no Partridge.
No,
The
Sir
balance,
Patrick
the skirt
Vallance.
thing around the bed.
This could look like a dirty protest.
So yeah, before I get back into exponential maths, let's watch the 2020 Rendezvous video. Excellent. Domino's, actually. Or piri piri chicken, which should I go for?
On holiday, I'm flying through the air. I've saved up all my pay to go anywhere.
That's your only t-shirt, isn't it?
No matter where you're from, reality.
What's that?
2020.
Are we live? Oh, our song is live. 1 sec.
2020 rendezvous.
It's lucky no one called you up.
Much that we can do. 2020 rendezvous. Borderless like the EU. 2020 rendezvous.
There we go. That's quite enough of that.
It is.
2020.
Apologies for not being muted.
Are these fuckers listening to us now? Are we live?
We are live.
now, mate.
Oh, right, okay. Sorry. Yeah. I knew we was live.
Of course.
Continuity. I've worn my only T-shirt like I wore in a video.
Yeah, absolutely. You wear that all the time.
I do.
I'm wearing the T-shirt that I wear every day.
I'm wearing a black T-shirt. I don't know if it's the same one because I've got about 350,000 of them. So, yeah, Beck said, quick maths. Very true. I'm good at maths. And you ain't muted. Yeah, we worked that one out. So, yeah, my question that I was asking the guys, but wasn't meant for you lot, but maybe you can all chip in an answer, is Domino's or Peri Peri chicken?
Both.
Salad.
Both.
None of it.
You don't like Domino's, Trev? I thought you liked Domino's.
Yeah,
Oh,
pepperoni
Domino's, yeah. I
pizza.
thought you were on about the other place that does all the chicken.
I said Domino's or Peri Peri chicken.
Ah,
So-
Domino's is all right.
You don't like Peri Peri chicken?
It's pointless.
It's not. It's nice.
It's
Weird.
pointless and perilous.
Weird queuing system. Horrible.
You know, I was talking about to get delivered.
Oh,
It doesn't queue anywhere.
Ugh.
I send other
Easy.
people to queue for me.
pizza, no problem.
Martin Bell says Peri Peri. Donna says red shorts, Dave. Yes, the shorts are red.
I've got my jeans on today.
Have you? Oh.
I'm not standing up because I can't show you what I've got on underneath this.
Have you got some of Jenna's underwear on again?
Maybe.
I would. It's really comfortable.
Anne says I thought it was going to be
Who
ribs
needs
from the
underwear?
freezer.
50 Shades of Jenna.
Yeah, she said, I thought it was going to be ribs from the freezer. Yeah, well, I'll have to thaw them out. That would take about 2 hours cooking, so I don't know. Fancy a takeaway. Or a curry. Curry. Now, there we go. 2020rendezvous.com, people. It's pinned in all of
go
our
there.
comments.
Spread the word. Buy some stuff.
Go
Support
there.
musicians and crew out of work at the minute, not receiving any support from the government. So come on, help us all out, please.
Right. That's very true. So the next song is Parallel Lies.
I picked that.
You did pick that. Oh! Tell us about this.
What? Tell us about it. Okay, Parallel Lies was it was a song that I wanted to try and conjure up a Supergrass vibe, as Dave had done the Blur vibe with Monday Monday, used lyrics based from Blur songs, but in this case Supergrass songs. And I sent it over to Dave and thought, oh, it'll come back fully formed with proper drums. And when it came back, he completely made it an epic sort of merger of about 4 different Supergrass songs. And I was expecting a guitar solo. I left him a gap. And he put a synth solo in that was just amazing. I was totally stunned by it. It's a great, great song.
Has this been played on a Spudathon yet?
Once, maybe, when it was finished. I think you finished it on a Sunday, so we whacked it on.
So this is one of the ones that's not on the vinyl, but it's on the rest of the best, I believe. Is that true?
It is. Yeah, it isn't on the vinyl.
So this is Parallel Lies by Chris Barnes.
You've no place to stay. You can't run away. Why won't you say my keeps me safe.
Parallel Lies there. I do like that
Great
song.
synth, Dave. Great synth.
That's
Brilliant.
a lovely bit of synth solo on there, actually.
Yeah.
And we've still got some, we were just singing something along there, still got some backing vocals to add on that. So the album, I lied earlier, the album's not quite done. In fact, there's another vocal I need to stick on Think Out Loud as well, which is the one that's coming next. So yeah, I'm going for a piri, just in case anyone out there's worried, I'm going for a piri piri chicken and a bit of pizza crossover from a place called Econo Pizza, which is going to be an absolute joy. Go to 2020rendezvous.com and please order something. Anne Blair says, I think your PayPal is totally stuck again. Or I think your PayPal total is stuck again. Hopefully, well, some's come in, so I'll give that a check in a minute. Martin Bell says, not bad. Bex says, great song. Oh, Craig is on the other wall saying,
all right,
big up from the Vendale Massive.
Hey!
What's Vendale?
It's the street I used to live on, where my dad still lives and Craig lives over the road. So I think they're all together enjoying this as a communal vibe.
Oh, very, very nice.
Hello, people from my family. We've not got a very big family, but they're all ensconced in one room. They've got a bubble, so they're all right.
Beck said, got shirts yet? No, we haven't. That's something to look into. Speak to your other half, tell him to look into it, and we'll get some up. That'd be great. That's Gage, by the way, her other half.
Yeah, I know that.
Tim Luck says, well, the people out there might not. Yeah, they don't know Bex, they don't know Gage.
What's Tim saying?
Tim Luck says, nice one. Thank you very much. 2 exclamation marks as well, so that's good.
He means it. That's
Trev
cool.
there is telling us he's bored or asleep with his Zs over his face. Is that your ideal game of Countdown there? Just all Zs?
That's it. Zs.
On Z, please.
I've still never got a word yet on that show.
Haven't you?
Too busy watching it.
Rachel Riley.
That's it, Rachel Riley. Couldn't think of this.
It's all about
Rachel Riley.
I'm not one of those people that gets all funny about celeb birds or people on the telly or anything like that. Never kind of.
Yeah, I've got to say, I've never really had a celebrity crush ever.
But, you know, Rachel Riley.
Jenna did on your dad, Ricky, back in the 80s.
Jenna's got a crush on everyone. She's a filthy little minx. Jesus Christ!
She couldn't have Dean, so she had the next best thing, eh? His son.
Yeah.
There you go. That's an in-joke. By the way, there hasn't been any affairs or anything like that. That's just a joke.
Move swiftly on. Come on, Dave.
Okay.
Could you let Rachel Riley insert the letter Q inside you?
Oh.
Trev says no. No, I can see Trev preferring a K. So this
something
is,
with angles on it.
Yeah.
It'd have to be an A, wouldn't it?
Have to be an A. Yeah.
Point end first.
X.
It would have to be a rather long I.
That'd be the letter A, capital. Point
Which way
first.
round?
Point first.
Martin Bell says Vorderman for me. And Emily said Dean's still got it. So apparently your dad's still fit, according to Emily.
I had a kiss of her.
Dean's a rock god.
He is.
I'm going to be having a word with Emily.
Right, this is Think Out Loud, a song, one of our first actual collaborations, wasn't it, Chris? I wrote the music one night.
It's an era-straddling Blur pastiche.
There we go. Straddling, eh?
Ugh.
was Think Out Loud there by Space Potatoes.
Taken from our
Best of album.
Best of.
Absolutely. Which you can buy at 2020rendezvous.com along with some other packs. I have just ordered pizza and peri-peri chicken because I couldn't decide between the two, so I thought I'd get both, and then that will do for tomorrow as well. That's an order that I haven't made since Lorelei was living with me. We used to do that a lot, get peri-peri chicken and pizza and have a half of it each. Now I've got to take on the burden of eating it all myself.
I'm sure you won't struggle.
Oh.
I've just found a picture, Dave, just going for when I found that electric guitar book. In the story of Space Potatoes, Dave and I met at a gig at the Red Eye in Islington, and he didn't like Automatic and I didn't like Juice, but we met and we had this sort of bond over the Shadows and Blur. But I've actually found a picture with Automatic at, you can't really see it, at the Red Eye in Islington.
Oh, wow. You have to get that over to get in the film.
Yeah. I just found it now. I'm playing with Burns 12-string there.
Yeah. How very tasteful of you.
It's 20 years old, that picture.
So come on then, favourite guitar, Chris. If you could have any guitar, favourite guitar.
Well, that's a tough one, that, because I already own a lot of guitars.
I was hoping that was going to be a quick fire question. I'd say favourite guitar, and you'd say, I don't know, Mustang, and then I'd move on to Trev, move on to Ricky, and then I'd do one, and then we could just play the next song.
All right, chill out. I would say at the moment then my favourite guitar is the orange Jazzmaster that Jenna bought me for my birthday.
It doesn't have to be your guitar. It could be any guitar on the planet.
Oh.
Just favourite guitar.
Kurt Cobain's Jaguar then, with the humbuckers on it.
Nice to know you prefer that guitar to something your wife bought you.
Oh, fuck off.
Got you in trouble there.
You can't say that.
Trevor, favourite guitar of all time. If you could have any guitar, what would it be?
Mick Ronson's Les Paul.
Ricky?
If I could have any guitar that I want.
Yeah. One guitar.
Right now, I would love, I've seen I mean, you're just going to fucking hate it, but I've seen a stunning 8-string ESP, a signature model, in red sparkle, like whole body, like it's a through body, it's red sparkle, and it's just glorious.
Right, I've just muted him. And
Sorry, was Ricky talking there?
yeah, I just muted him in the middle of that. Yeah, ESP.
Can you pull an 8-string bass face though as well?
You can unmute now, Rick. What's that? Has he got an 8-string face?
8-string bass.
Yeah, but it's a guitar. 8-string guitar.
There's that footage of Ricky playing the Venetian Blind on 50-string bass, Ricky. Do you remember that?
On my 100-string bass.
100-string bass, and you're like...
Why don't you just put a pickup on a harp?
I've already got 2 7-strings.
Delete his video, Dave. Delete his video.
Oh, it's just awful. Oh dear, this is why Ricky plays drums. So yeah,
why Ricky plays drums.
For me,
I've got a great set of vintage drumsticks from 1963.
I think I'd go for an early 60s Sunburst telly with binding, similar to my Japanese reissue one, but an original one.
Nice.
That would, Telecaster. Beautiful. Right, okay, the last of these songs in this group, we're going to play Staying In, which is the new Going Out.
Crazy.
That was Staying In There. So
And you
please go to
Right, Joni Mitchell.
2020rendezvous.com and pre-order the album. Hopefully the digital download of it will be available within the next week. There'll be 18 tracks of joy divided into 3 sections, which is the best of Space Potatoes side A, the best of Space Potatoes side B, and then the rest of the best, each of which are in 6-song groups. So we have a new song, which is not
Trev, that's
a new
Snazzy
song.
Beret, sorry.
It's what's that, Rick?
I'm saying that Trev's got a snazzy beret.
Oh, thank you very much.
Snazzy beret.
Wolfgang Naus is just turned up. Hello, Wolfgang. Hello.
What's
Nice
an album?
Hello.
So what was I going to say?
The new song. That's the new song.
The new song. Well, it's an old song that's been brought up to date. Do you want to say some stuff about it, Chris? Because it was a collab.
Obviously, our smash hit #1 single was 2020 Rendezvous. And Dave and I were thinking, wouldn't it be nice to bring that up to date in the context that was written in 2010 about this utopia that 2020 is, the irony being that it's just a big sack of poo. And we conjured up some new words, which was good. But then in keeping with that thing, if anyone remembers buying CD singles back in the 90s from indie bands, occasionally the B-sides or the 12-inch version would be a remix. So we now present to you 2020 Rendezvous, the new version. It's a dance remix.
Yes. With new
Brace
lyrics
yourselves.
as well.
Yeah. New lyrics, new mix.
Well, before we do that, I was going to play a clip, one more video clip, and then we'll play that as the outro song because it's 7 minutes long, this particular version of 2020 Rendezvous, but it's quite different with different lyrics. So let's play whatever the last clip is that I've got lined up because I haven't got a clue what it is. I can't remember. I did it this morning before I had a nap.
Well, you're a songwriter, right?
Yeah, like I say, after the success of my song in Germany, Dave wanted me to start contributing more towards the songwriting aspect.
Soundless they wash away with you.
And I just thought, nah, bollocks. You know, you haven't wanted anything to do with me when it comes to recording on the albums, so I thought I'll just write you an absolute piece of shit.
He did well in Germany. Let's face it, Whitesnake are still doing well in Germany. Bon Jovi are still doing well in Germany. You know, they are literally a cultural desert. It's just you release something and they go, yeah, I like this. Oh, it's brilliant. You know, so Ricky can go out there on his acoustic and sound great. He attempted to write something. I heard the song and I saw that he'd had some success and I said to him, all right, fair enough. We're on our 3rd album, you know, and you've made your point. You've written a song and it's got some, so you can write, I'll give you a track, you know, go on.
I can read it to you if you like.
Yeah, let's have it.
Yeah, all right. I think you'll enjoy this. You'll always be second place, doesn't mean you are a disgrace. You'll never compare to my one true girl, even though she has put me through hell. If I need shares in Nurofen, I'd rather be alone again. If you miss me, I'll block your texts. All I want from you is sex. And it was bullshit. You know, he came back with something, and I know he tried his hardest. He really tried his hardest, but when he played it to me, I just didn't know what to say. And in the end, I just left it to Chris to tell him. We can meet up and go out on dates, but I'll always prioritise a night with my mates. If you give me a headache, I'll show you the door, 'cause I'm wise now as I've been hurt before. You may well have a great bumhole, but if I need shares in Tramadol to tolerate your fucking mouth, it's simple. Get out of my house. How can I explain? I'm the one to blame. My heart capsized and now is sank. I'd rather have a fucking wank. So that's my contribution to Dave. Stick that in your pipe. That's some song about birds or something, I don't know. You see, the thing is about Ricky is it's very derivative. When he writes something, it just sounds like every other fucking song that's out there on the planet. When I write something, you know, I want it to be as original as possible.
So there we go. There's a clip from the film 2020 Rendezvous. You can pre-order the album 2020rendezvous.com. Help us out. Wolfgang there laughing. He turned up just as we play a clip where I'm talking about Germany in it, and but he's laughing at it because, as we all know, Germans have a fantastic sense of humour. They're known for it, in fact. Yeah, he says Ricky with swim shorts might not be as appealing as the Hoff, though. Oh, I don't know. Back when Ricky had his single, then he was going down the gym and he looked buff. Since joining Ozzy Floyd, he's kind of.
What's the matter with me now?
Well, we're just saying, since you joined Ozzy Floyd, you let yourself go a bit,
Have I?
Well, I don't know. Wolfgang's saying that. Blame him.
Oh.
He's saying in Germany they like David Hasselhoff.
They do.
But, they'd probably like him in swim shorts and not you so much.
Oh, I thought I was really skinny. Am I not?
I don't know. Speak to the German. He's being funny, not me. Don't blame me. It's nothing to do with me.
I must be fat. I must be fatorexic.
Fatorexic?
What does that mean?
Well, where you're fat, but you think you're really slim.
Isn't that body dysmorphia?
Fuck knows.
It's got a shit mirror.
I need to get one of them circus mirrors that makes you look slim.
Yeah, context.
Right, well, on that note, let's play the last track and then we'll say goodnight. So this is the 2020 Rendezvous 2020 remix by DJ B-Dubs. I'm going to play it now. So stick with it. It's 7 minutes long, but the club mix at the end is well worth hanging around for.
Yeah, totally well worth waiting for.
Particularly considering almost nobody in this band likes any form of dance music at all. It's quite amazing that we have a dance song.
rendezvous. Me and me, you and you. 2020 rendezvous. There's nothing that we can do. 2020 rendezvous. Turn away from the EU. 2020 rendezvous. 2 meters between me and you.
So that was the 2020 Rendezvous 2020 remix with the updated lyrics to reflect the real situation in 2020.
That was great. I feel like I've been to the gym now after all that dancing.
I've just sat here, I don't know. Didn't do any dancing to that. I saw Ricky change his hat and...
Is that your mum's hat, Ricky?
Negative.
So we got a couple of more comments here. Cheers. Mike Penninger says, hello, by the way, Mike. Cheers, guys. Just getting to the stream. Oh, okay. Well, we're almost at the end, but you can catch up on it. He says, did I miss any release news? Yes. Well, basically, what I was saying was, we've had another sale come through, 1,350. I think there's been a bit of a backlog, so hopefully we've done a little bit more than that. But yeah, we've reached the amount to secure doing the vinyls, so the vinyls are a definite thing that are going ahead.
Brilliant.
Trevor's just kind of locked up or had a stroke or something. What's that to Trevor there?
Max Headroom.
Sorry,
Oh,
you
God,
just
that was
completely, completely got me
I used to
there.
love Max Headroom. Brilliant.
Great, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And as a sound engineer, you may need to have some headroom, don't you,
Oh, yes.
on your signals?
Just
What's
that
your
last
favourite headroom, Trev?
bit.
6 dB?
1.
1 dB of headroom.
That's it.
Like living dangerously, do you? Yeah, anyway,
Serbian.
I was saying 2020rendezvous.com. Download the album. We have secured enough to get the vinyls pressed, but once we've pressed the vinyls, that 1,350 goes. I mean, it just goes out the door, and then we're left with nothing to do the documentary. So yeah, please, 2020rendezvous.com, share it, get your friends
Tell all your
to buy
friends.
it. It's going to be absolutely wonderful. Mike Barnes says, "Hi guys, Trev and Ricky look like dirt management." Yes, although I wouldn't let them manage anything, to be honest, particularly not Ricky.
You couldn't manage a cat.
He could barely manage getting audio on Zoom last week.
I could fucking barely manage getting out of bed. Jesus Christ!
Yeah. Although the bed's happy when you do. Oh dear.
I've got a load of scaffold holding me up at the minute.
I'll tell you what's going to happen, okay? The year will be 2040 and someone will review this, okay? Like, let's say Space Potato does really well and the film's a massive hit. And then they're going to look back in 2040 and go, those people making jokes about that poor fat ginger kid, you know, and then we'll be cancelled. It'll be 2040 cancel culture. We won't even be allowed to joke about our mate being fat, you know. So that's it. That's the future. So Ricky, just for the future people, can you say you don't mind?
Well, if it's going to be kids of the future, we need to talk about what the parents are teaching them now. Stop being fannies, okay? Stop being boring, okay? Stop teaching your children to be offended, okay? Stop being cunts, okay? And then in 2040, we'll be okay. Okay?
That could be on the back of the T-shirt.
That's what I have to say about that.
That's a piece of advice there. That
Don't get me started.
Oh,
The now.
that's a great piece of advice there.
Can't say anything
There you
nowadays.
go. Inspirational speech.
I'm just saying, we're sitting here casually throwing around fat jokes, you know, and occasional ginger jokes, you know, and I chuck in a thing talking about Northerners and you talk about me being Southern and whatever. In
Posh lad from
20
Chisworth.
years' time, you know, 20
Well,
years'
Bill,
time, man.
The reason why this is happening is because we're letting these people that get offended by air get away with it.
No,
There's
it's
a great
just,
band.
it's just a vocal minority. They're a tiny minority of people, but they take over Twitter. Just ignore them and enjoy it. So, Ricky...
They could walk through a fucking door frame and get offended by the door frame. Oh, my God.
Ricky, offend me. I want you to offend me. Come on. Call me something. Offend me.
No, we're the same because I can't offend you. You can't offend me. We just can't. Nothing can offend me anymore at all. And you know that. It's the same with you. Nothing will ever get under your skin.
Right, and coming into the stream now, we have Alex McNamara. Oh, no.
Fucking hell. He won't be watching this.
No, of course he won't.
He's not in it. He won't watch it.
Okay.
Good idea, Wolfgang. That is a perfect T-shirt idea. Might have to have a picture of Ricky on it.
In that outfit with those glasses and that lady's hat.
That'd be good. With
going fuck off, you offended cunts.
Absolutely, that would be.
Okay,
great.
let's do it. Let's get it going. Okay.
Well, we're actually chatting longer than usual because usually after the last song we just say goodbye. But I think that was a worthwhile conversation. Very well had. So, has anyone got anything to add before we do the off ski?
No, just tell everyone you know about Space Potatoes. Spread the word. We really need your help.
Thank you to everyone who donated
Thank you.
and bought
Thank
the
you
album.
very
It's not
much.
really a
Thank
donation.
you.
You are buying a product at this stage.
Thank you.
You.
But thank you so much.
And just one last thing. Stop being offended. Goodbye.
See you later, Space Potatoes.
See you later, Space Potatoes.